2 wet towels. Hey, Sean. Do you remember Tub Girl? I know, it's such a disgusting title. Tub Girl was so disgusting. And that's how I kind of feel about this election. It's just gross, you know? It's just gross. Hey, Fausto, get in here for the Facebook. Turn off the TV. Hi, Rick.
Hello, everybody.
Ooh, and Alex is there. Muscle Alex.
Ooh, who's Muscle Alex?
Alex from Kansas City.
Hi, Alex.
I knew a girl from Kansas City. She had gumdrops on her titties. She could whistle. She could dance. She had a mustache down her pants.
So everybody today at the bakery where I was working, they were like weeping.
Oh, yeah.
They were just like, what happened, Trump? No. Look at the little baby. See? Making America puppy again.
Salty. Jesse likes the salt.
Salty again. Hello, everybody.
So I was downtown tonight, and they had thousands and thousands of people down in the Loop, protesting Donald Trump becoming president. Now, a lot of people out there might say, it's like, well, they didn't protest really when Obama won. We should just do fair and square. But I think, Hillary did get the popular vote. Also, too, is like, Obama was a man of character. Donald Trump, he's a con man.
And
right?
I think it's very important for Americans to protest anytime. I'm like,
they're feeling it.
Go for it, honey.
It was, people say it was very peaceful.
Well, it's fine. Hi, sugar little baby. I got some notes. Do you guys want to hear my thoughts on all this?
My thoughts is don't be too upset because Hillary wouldn't be able to do much anyway because with the House being Republicans and the Senate being Republicans, they would have blocked her all the time. And then they would have, like, the next election blamed her for how shitty the economy is. And now we have Trump, and he's going to fuck up things real bad.
Yes,
and
man.
you know what? It is, the Bernier busters called it. This is the bust. This is what they're talking about. What you're experiencing right now is the bust.
This is the
bust. They said it was going to be Bernie, or it wasn't.
Well, part of it is that the Democratic Party had an amazing grassroots candidate in their hands, but ultimately decided to push for Hillary Clinton and get it. So if you don't like the Clintons and you don't like the way the primaries were ran, the silver lining here is that you don't ever have to deal with Hillary Clinton ever again.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever going to run again, right?
So that's good news.
How much did she spend on this election? Because I think somebody said they spent like $1 billion total. Now, the last time she ran for president, it was $100 million. $100 million. So this has got to be a lot of money.
Bernie Sanders.
Somebody Google that real quick. Tell us how much it is. Oh, hi, Michelle.
Hi, Mark's sister.
Michelle tuning in reminds me of why people always say, like, they talk about our pillows back, or not our pillows, our towels back here and how there's so many different colors. It's because, like, we were both bachelors for years, so our mothers always bought us towels. And so, like, half these towels are from Fausto's mom.
These are towels from Tricks, who I picked up from the gym. And they were having
to paint a picture of like how these people love us and adore us, and they give us things. And so this is like, how Dolly Parton had her coat of many colors. This is her towel.
This is the coat of many colors.
This is
well, let's look at some of those towels. You see that pink towel above my head? That was 2 blue towels that eventually got bleached and turned pink, and those were bought by my mom.
This towel that Fausto's sitting on, my ex-girlfriend's mother gave it to me.
I love that towel.
It's on its last legs.
The very black light to the large doll you got. I was like, you perverts.
Yet. Oh, hi, Nicole. Nicole, I gotta say, girl, you are looking so good these days.
She is divine and looking fine. Okay, so the real depressing thing is not that half of the country voted for Donald Trump. I'm sorry, not Donald Trump, but the fact that half of the country voted for Donald Trump.
What's the sad part? What?
Is that half of the country voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah, but the problem is only 46% of people who were eligible to vote didn't vote. So almost half the country
Now,
didn't vote.
this is the thing that's going to piss y'all off. I'm going to read this here. Donald Trump actually got fewer votes than any Republican presidential candidate since 2000. And still won.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Any other Democratic candidate would have defeated Donald Trump. That's how much Hillary sucked.
Wow.
Okay? He could even beat McCain and Lipstick on a Pig, Palin's numbers from 2008.
And she was an idiot, and he said the economy was like, he was, was
Hillary lost 6 million voters compared to Obama in 2012.
Wow.
10 million compared to Obama in 2008.
Wow.
The Democrats picked the wrong candidate.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And that also might be just because we live in an oligarchy. And that may have been intentional. The people in power may have said, it's going to be between these two because either one of them are going to do something. Bernie, he'd bring around real change. So let's not get him in.
So I think that's part of it too, is that if you feel disenfranchised, if you feel angry, lost, scared, your feelings are spot on.
Right.
And know that our political system is designed to make you feel like this.
Yeah. And
this is why you feel this way, because it was designed to get you to feel that way. So understand that we're also Americans who do some amazing things. We can accomplish amazing things. And when shit hits the fan, we don't run, we stay and fight and do what's right. When they go low, we get high and we go high. Okay.
People are getting high. California, they just legalized marijuana out there. Recreational, right?
That is 100%. You can go to San Francisco, the hippie city.
Yeah.
You can go to Sacramento. You can go to the OC. You can go to LA. And I'm sure some amazing ganja bars are going to be opening up. Right. This is not medicinal. This is for fun. Yay. Recreational marijuana in California. That is huge. Now, this is one thing. Two things I'm predicting Obama will be doing.
Marijuana grows very well in California, too, by the way.
Arm yourself with intelligent answers. They don't... I'm not sure what they mean by that. Okay, so let's clarify two things. President Obama has little time left to do stuff. What do you think is going to happen? He's going to try to push for his Supreme Court candidate to go through.
How is he going to do that?
He's going to try.
What's he going to do?
I don't know.
It's not going to work.
Second thing, he's going to try to legalize marijuana nationwide. Blame the mainstream media who said HRC had it in the bag when she didn't.
Oh, yeah.
This may have led to many people believing she had it in the bag. She got the so they... Vote. Can I read this?
Yeah. What? Okay, go on.
You know. Don't assume your audience can see the comments you're looking at.
Okay.
Okay. This may have led to many people to believing she had it in the bag, so they do not have to come out and vote.
Obviously.
Impeach. Should you impeach?
Should we impeach? No, because if we impeach Trump,
you don't want to get in a situation anytime. You're going to get Mike Pence. It's not.
Mike Pence is running the show anyway. And let me tell you, Mike Pence doesn't like gay people. He passes laws against gay people.
Now, you have with the Vice President, Mike Pence, is somebody who just 10 years ago was saying he's in the pocket of the tobacco industry. He said that smoking cigarettes do not cause cancer. This is the Memories Pizza guy from Indiana.
Oh,
remember that?
Oh, yeah.
So no pizza for you gays.
I'm going to repost that show because we interviewed a comedian from... Where was he from? Second City?
He bought a pizza from the anti-gay pizza.
And he served it at his wedding reception.
And, you know...
I always thought it was kind of weird because people were always just like, pizza. Who would ever serve pizza at their wedding anyway? No gays would. People always serve pizza at weddings, you know?
Baby.
What?
I'll make you some pizza.
Or they'd have it for the after party because, you know, a lot of times you're partying all night. You got to serve something late into the evening.
Honey, when I get all wet, I need all these towels, okay, Mr. Maid? So,
yes,
it's important when... Let me just talk to the people here for a second. It's important that when shit hits the fan, when things get really awful and your anxiety, your sadness, your fears are spot on to come together. When I'm talking, you're not going to play along.
Oh, I wish I played the violin. Fausto plays the violin. He does.
It's important to come together and to hold each other and to love each other. And get puppy kisses. Because love trumps hate, right? And what does that mean? It means that if we want to make social change and we want to make the world a better place and get rid of the kind of thinking that Trump represents, we have to empower people. We have to give them education and knowledge to make better choices.
There's a lot of country folk out there that just feel a lot of desperation. They feel hopelessness. They're not exposed to new people. They're not exposed to different cultures. They're
shitty jobs.
They have
with
shitty
oppressive
jobs.
managers.
No
futures.
You know.
These companies don't give a fuck about them.
And then they get pissed because their brother's not working. Their brother's living on welfare, so they get mad about that. And then they're working
and you know what happens when sometimes people lose their jobs and they get on the dole and all this stuff is they get into a rut. They wake up late in the day, they start watching television all day, they don't do anything. They're going into the fridge and closing it and opening it and closing it to see if there's anything good to eat. But ultimately, the starvation is in here and in here. She was electable. She won the popular vote.
Yes, she was.
By a teeny tiny margin.
Yeah, a little bit.
And at the same time, don't blame Hillary.
No, I don't blame her.
You know?
Unless I was a conspiracy theorist, then I would blame her. And there's quite a few things out there to blame her for.
I think what we need to do is understand, like Bill Clinton said, no matter who is president, you push, you press, you fight. Don't wait for the perfect president to be in office for you to pursue your dreams and fight for political change. That's what Bill Clinton said when George W. Bush was in office. And it rings true today. And Michelle Obama ain't running for president. There are... How many people are in America right now?
Like almost 300 million or something.
300 million people in this country. I think there's there's people to choose from.
Right.
We can have new blood. Right. And I think this is very healthy
I was just saying,
for
Michelle,
equality.
take a seat.
No.
Yeah.
I think she has a great future, and she's a brilliant woman and amazing. But it's like we have such little imagination. We're we just go for the whoever's nearby. It's like Michelle Obama. She just got out of the White House.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this desire to have a kingdom? Get new people in there all the time.
Well, plus the other thing too is they'll make a ton of money outside of it. Make the coin, girl. You got babies to give money to. Make those millions.
Malia and Sasha need some pretty...
They need a house in the Hamptons, okay?
They need lipstick. They need pearls.
That house in Hawaii is not going to pay for itself.
That's right, honey.
You know? That museum, I'm looking forward to that museum. Now, the one thing about that museum, that Obama museum that they're building is, it's going to be right at the park where gay guys cruise on the south side.
Where they get... horny.
So if you're looking for a nice black guy to just kind of quickly get it on with, that's the place to go.
RuPaul for 2020. You do not want RuPaul running your country.
No, you don't.
Because
you do not want to be up for elimination.
Yeah.
You know?
I love RuPaul, but
sashay
RuPaul
away, Texas.
is not the leader I'm looking for.
Tell Texas to sashay away.
I'm tight with her. Please be nice.
Oh.
Okay, Robert.
With who, Ru?
With Ru.
Oh. I bet he is.
Oh, with Hillary.
With Hillary?
Yeah.
Oh, he does her makeup.
Yeah.
That's a Hillary thing, right?
He believed in Hillary. He was fighting for Hillary.
And that's okay.
Hillary would have made an amazing president.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. But she would have seriously had huge challenges because of the House and the Senate, whereas Trump can just blast anything through and it'll be stupid, it'll be shoddy, and nothing will hold up.
You have somebody who thinks... RuPaul endorsed... We endorsed Hillary... No, RuPaul... Both RuPaul and us, we endorsed Hillary Clinton after the primaries, not beforehand.
Yeah.
Just let's be clear of that. RuPaul did not endorse Hillary Rodham Clinton before the primaries. Just to be real clear.
Okay.
I kept a track of that. What, are you getting cold?
I need some hot water in here, yeah.
Oh, so So you're now going to interrupt your own show for your comfort.
Please enjoy this
America's
water
freezing
interlude.
to death right now.
Yeah.
I think
Yes, they will rise, Eric.
People.
Absolutely. Eric Wolfslayer, the brown shirts, as I'm going to call them, they're going to be out in force. People are already saying that they've been attacked and stuff. So, yeah. But they might have been called faggot like last week or 2 years ago also.
I want to be real clear. I think Michelle Obama is glamorous, brilliant, stupendous, transcendent, luxurious, an amazing person, brings light into the room. At the same time, there are other people who are just as capable, if not differently abled and amazing, that we haven't even discovered yet.
Right.
Your future Michelle Obama for president is waiting for us, America. We need to make it possible for her to get elected in the next election.
You have to cultivate that. You gotta
so
cultivate
work on the
culture.
primaries, get involved.
Get rid of those super delegates.
Get rid of the super delegates. That super delegate bullshit was garbage.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It's time to flush out the DNC, honey.
A Democratic Party is all about changing it.
And stop making your people that you see on television, make them into politicians. It's
it was like Reagan,
that's why people
liked Reagan, because they
and Reagan was such a great leader.
No, but I'm just saying that it's the reason why people, because
TV
they recognize it.
hypnotizes
them. It does.
Yeah, the skin of death is the most perfect face I've ever seen.
The what?
I live in a backwoods area where, honestly, I fear for our safety. Do you think I'm overreacting? I think the best thing you can do is stay clear-headed, be conscious of your surroundings, proceed, and this is a very important thing, okay? Proceed as if everybody is trying to do the best by you.
Right.
Don't be fearful of other people, because that's also a political system that's meant to oppress you. It's to make you scared of your neighbors. This is when you need your neighbors. This is when you need to reach out to that neighbor that had the Trump Pence sign and say, and talk to them and be like, you're really happy that your candidate won, don't you? You feel really empowered.
I made you some cookies. They taste like almonds.
It is time to have a conversation with the haters. It's time to have a conversation with the Republicans and with the Donald Trump people.
Right.
And just listen to them. And let them feel like they empower them, so they're not going to be in a situation where they're feeling like they need to attack and stab.
Yeah, and Eric, if they call you a faggot or something like that, they're probably, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. If a gay man doesn't get called faggot at least once or twice, in a decade, then they're not doing it right.
Yeah.
So, and it's okay. You just keep on walking. You just keep on moving. De-escalate the situation. If you feel like it, take a self-defense course, because a self-defense course can be very empowering. Not that you're ever going to use it, but you just know that when you're in that kind of situation, you're going to be able to get out of it or have a good try at it. It really it builds confidence, and it also lets you not worry about those kinds of situations.
I grew up without having any gay rights. I grew up without marriage equality. Mark and I only were legally married just 2 years ago.
And they're not taking that away.
It's very difficult to take that away.
Yeah. They'd have to get it before a Supreme Court again, and the Supreme Court does not like to reverse itself.
Yeah.
Especially on something like that.
So, it ain't going anytime soon. So, marriage equality is here to stay. I predict that. Of course, I also predicted that Hillary Clinton was going to win, and I was wrong on that. So I take ownership, and that all my predictions don't always come true. I have a good batting average, but I will own it.
But we had discussed the possibility of her losing, and especially during the primaries, where it was like there was a very, very clear poll out there saying that Bernie could beat Trump and that Hillary wouldn't, and that's why we were pulling our hair out during the primaries, because we're like, it should be him and not her.
And listen, it's important. I'm going to read to you guys what it's on my wall, and I know that some of you guys saw. Lady Bunny, all the drag queens are calling me. They're all like losing their shit. So
what was mine? I felt like my pussy just got grabbed, and I'm not liking it.
Okay. People are like, where's the podcast? We need Feast of Fun more than ever. So Mark and I have both started some new jobs, which are keeping us really busy, but we are still putting out shows. Mm-hmm. And we're working on a podcast with Brian Sweeney.
Tomorrow, but it's all fun stuff, no election.
So, two things to point out. Back to the Future was right about two things.
What?
What was the first one?
Trump
Cubs win the World Series. Mm-hmm. Second one, Trump becomes president. And what's the third one?
The Illuminati control everything.
Love is more powerful than hate. And ultimately, that will reverse the terrible decisions made by history. Okay? Mm-hmm. So that means, like Huey Lewis, that's the power of love. Is that you got to get together with the people you love, listen to them, help your neighbors, reach out to the people in your community, and empower them. So
Javier wants to know what our mailing address is. Our mailing address is 5315 North Clark Street, number 242, Chicago, Illinois, 60640-2113.
Okay, and if you need to know that information, it's always at feastoffun.com/contact. Mm-hmm. It's all the information you need is available at feastoffun.com.
Don't forget to subscribe.
So
How do you subscribe to Facebook Live?
So Facebook Live, you go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/feastoffun, and you can ask for the notifications anytime we post something, that it sends you like a little notification there. So it's right there on the page.
Mm-hmm. And the bath time videos are usually later in the evening when it's time to wind down. But we do stuff earlier in the day too.
We should plan on doing it on a specific night.
But, yeah.
Look at my face. I look like I've been through hell, people.
Oh.
This is
you want to get in the tub with me? Get in the tub with me. Come on.
Let me read this and we'll end the video here. So I'm from Puerto Rico.
Hearts if you want faster to get into the tub.
Nobody wants to see me naked. Okay. I'm from Puerto Rico. Can I just talk, please? Jesus Christ. Love is all you need. Love. Get in the tub. Get wet, honey. Okay. I'm from Puerto Rico. Hurricanes happen all the time. Big, scary, dangerous storms that threaten to destroy everything. It's dark, it's scary, confusing, terrifying. Did I mention terrifying?
Terrifying.
When those would happen, my dad would fill up the tub with water. We would sit huddled close to the radio and the TV set listening to the emergency broadcast system. This was not a test. And let me tell you, when the emergency broadcast system comes on, they're like, you're fucked. That's basically what they say. They're like, don't leave the house. That's basically what the emergency broadcast system tells you. The important thing to do in an emergency is to hold on tight to those you love and don't lose hope, because the storm eventually does pass.
And you also fill your bathtub up with water, right?
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Can you stop that for a second?
Well, you do fill your bathtub up with water during a hurricane, right?
Yes. God, I have one sentence left.
That's okay.
After the destruction happens, it's your neighbors. The people you didn't know too well before the destruction, they become your life support network. Reach out to people who you think need your help and educate and empower people. That's my word. That's my phrase of 2017, honey. Educate and empower. Mm-hmm. It's like painful to learn, but knowledge is power.
True.
We love you guys very much.
I love you.
We are here for you. Know that we adore you and we do think about you guys. We think of you as friends, as family, as people that we will meet one day face to face and have amazing times together. And
we can hook up and have fun. Oh, I meant meet up.
Meet up.
My mother, you know, it's funny. My mom says hook up to meet up with somebody. So I always said like hook up or let's hook up. You know, you just meet somebody. But no, now it means just to have sex. Took me a while to catch on to that. I got a lot of photos. But one more thing I want to talk about too before we end this real quick. I'm from a place called Erie, Pennsylvania. And Erie is traditionally a Democratic area in Pennsylvania. And it went red this time. It voted for Trump.
That was your mother.
Well, it was my mother. And my brother. And I guess they're a little...
Did you educate and empower your mother?
Listen, they didn't. But let me tell you though, the problem with Erie is like the Rust Belt. And these are people, there's no jobs. People are broke. They have no money. And so that's why it flipped. They're also not getting laid, right?
Sex them up. Pay them well.
Mm-hmm.
And
but if you ever get a
respect.
chance, a beautiful place to go to in Erie is the state park there. And even though Erie voted for Donald Trump, they have a beautiful park and they have 11 miles of freshwater beaches. And you go there like in July and it's gorgeous. And so it was a great place to grow up. And I love visiting there. And you'll love it too. And these people voted Trump. But you'll love Erie and I love you. Bye.
Love you guys. Miss you. Oh, David went to my same school I did.
Oh.
Anytime.
Oh my God, Eric, Gerard, PA. Oh my God, how funny. Gerard's gorgeous too. Gerard has beaches as well down by there, but they have like a lake. Like there's a cliff, and then there's stony beaches down there. But the water's really beautiful. And if you're a surfer, Lake Erie is a wonderful place to go surfing, believe it or not.
Well, we know you guys have friends and family to reach out to, and we're going to end this video. We thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying our videos and podcasts that we make. We make them to reach out to you guys, and we send you lots of love from Chicago.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.